Hey, welcome everyone. Tom here from Park Avenue Trading, your chief dealer, keeping you sane in these insane markets. Well, there you have it, folks. The obvious rarely happens, and the unexpected constantly occurs. That was a famous saying back in the 1920s by a famous trader. I believe it was Bernard Baruch. And these were the levels that we had in dollar yen, and we are starting with dollar yen because obviously it has been and continues to be the most volatile currency, and it's driving the crosses. I mean, unbelievable. We had a resistance level right up here, and look where the market went to. It went right there. This is an hourly chart, by the way, and it is September 27th, 2024. At 6:58 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. A little late to the game today. I'm doing doing the analysis as we speak. So really, the levels right here. This is holding. So we have a support at 142.57, and I'm gonna get into the analysis a little deeper. 1 second. Let me just get some levels, and let me get a sip of coffee. Okay, as dollar yen stands right now, it's sitting at 143.25-ish. The only way that it's going to start to show strength and start crawling back up against this this big downward bar right there is what is that happening over there? What is this? Memory usage. Hang on, it has to get above 143.85 right now to start showing that it's starting to move up. It's starting to show strength. If it can't do that, it's pushing down towards the 142.57 level. If it breaks 142.57, it's going down to 142.04. Are there lower levels? Absolutely. So where's the lower level on this thing? 142. Whew. Wow. Now we're getting down. Hang on, I have to actually do some calculations because the volatility levels are just too far. Hang on. Okay, so as we were saying, it needs to get above 143.85, 143.90 to start showing strength. Well, where could it go? Maybe right back to this 144.36 level. If it breaks 144.36, it does still have that resistance at 144.70. So the resistance levels have not changed. The support levels have not changed. It's just where we are on the market map that's changed. I mean, we went right from this resistance level that we predicted way back when as a volatility level, and I mean, if you paid attention and you wrote them down, you had an excellent trading opportunity. So that's what we look like in dollar yen right now. Let me write that down, because what I have to do is I have to remember what I'm saying, and I have to put it in my descriptions, because if not, then you guys don't find this video. So hang on 1 second. All right, also I'm going to add, there is also a low support at 142.87 just coming in right now. As it really just touched it. Holy smokes. Son of a gun. Right there, it's close enough. There's another lower support right here. That's an important support. It did pierce it. Could be a warning that we're going down to the lower 142.57 before anything, but that's where we stand in dollar yen right now. Let's move on over to the good old British pound. Solid as a rock, not moving anywhere, not doing anything of real excitement. So hang on 1 second. All right, so good old sterling dollar. We still have the support at 133.64. We're just getting slightly over this resistance right now. in order for it to show strength today, like continued strength, it should have been doing it. I've been expecting sterling dollar to rally for like 2 weeks now. I mean, hit that 135 upper level. It just has not done it. It is Friday. I get to go over the weekly charts again at the close of the day, so maybe we'll have a new look. But let's hang on a second. Let me get some really good points. All right, good old sterling dollar. What it needs to do really right now, it needs to get above 134.15 to start showing strength. And then it needs to get over that 134.20. And we got a new level coming in, making things a little bit more difficult for us. 134.63 and another resistance level, 134.87, and then there's that main target of 135.16. If somehow by a miracle it blows through 135.16 and it's showing strength, it's going to 136. Actually 135.16. Then you got 135.70. Then you got 136.33. The way things have been going in sterling dollar, I don't see it like doing anything crazy today, but who knows, you know, the expected rarely happens, and the unexpected constantly occurs, you know, or the obvious rarely happens and the unexpected constantly occurs. That's the way the saying goes. Where if it gets below 133, let's see something here. Where are we? Let me get a pivot for the downside. All right, sterling dollar as it stands right now, like it's got to stay above 133.64. Okay, it in order to show strength, it needs to stay above 133.64. It also needs to get through, you know, that 134, like it's breaking right through this level right here, you know, the 133.90-ish level, which is good, but it needs to stay above 64. So I would say today is like 133.65, 64 is the pivot. If it breaks through this, we're going back down to that 133, the figure, then the 132.63 level, and then we got that big 131.33 down there, and then there's that 130, the figure. Like I said, I don't expect sterling dollar to fall out of bed, but it all depends on dollar yen. If dollar yen starts falling, where the yen is getting stronger again, and they're pinning the cross up, they're taking the cross higher. Now, I mean, we're going to get into sterling yen in a second. I mean, what a mad move! What a mad move! I mean, it needed to get above 193.50, and it did. It was showing strength, but again, the obvious rarely happens, and the unexpected constantly occurs. It was important that sterling yen recovered that, and it should basically now be in. We have to watch the lower levels, and again, I'm not speaking out of both sides of my mouth, but I just know this shit, man. It's like, you know, it does something, and just because it does something, it, you know, doesn't mean it has to do anything. The market is always right. So we have sterling dollar. Let me get into sterling yen. All right, good old sterling yen. We had a level, maybe an irrational exuberance right now, right over here at 196.97. The high of the marketplace went to, where did we go? We went 196, 196 the figure. And then we had that, a lot of sellers come in and push this thing down. Now, these levels down here are still very important. They're still good. Again, now we got the 192.40 is now a resistance level. And at this point, you know, we got, hang on, let me see what we got to crawl across in order to show strength again. All right, sterling yen's got to crawl across 192, the figure, to start showing some strength again, and it's heading towards that 192.40. Again, this is all going to be dollar yen, I think, because sterling dollar really isn't moving that much. It's kind of like pinned. Dollar yen's the one that's whipping back and forth, so you got to pay attention to dollar yen because it is running the crosses. It's running the sterling yen and it's running the euro yen. So we got to get above 192 All right, let's say not 192.03 or something like that. We're sitting right at 191.80, which was an old support, should be resistance. If it breaks down through this point here, 190.103, we're looking at 190.54 as a support, and if it breaks that, we're going back down to the 189.34 levels. I mean, you got to remember there's a lot of volatility now. Market was going up for a few days, going up. People are starting to get comfortable being long. I was just thinking about I got long a couple of times. Thank goodness I enjoyed the party. I danced near the door, but I was starting just to get comfortable getting long. And look at a puke, boom, down, send us right back into chaos, which I love this. I love it, Let's get on over to Euro Yen. I mean, Euro Yen, we had an upper target right here at the 163.04 level. The market skidded to it, went to 163.49 or something like that. And then once it broke down through that old resistance, which should have been support, right down to like 159.18. We're talking 400 points. I cannot believe I slept through that. I mean, unfortunately, the market's been moving when I have been sleeping, and now we're back into a consolidation phase. Now, here's the thing with Euro Yen. I mean, this is a main support, so it really needs to stay above, say, 60. Let's say it needs to stay above 159.70. in order to show that it could get through 160.17, and then it's got the 160.88 level to deal with. If it crawls up to 160.88 and breaks through that, okay, now we're looking at where the volatility has to shift up a little bit. Then you could say it's got to stay above 160, say 20, in order to continue its strength. So right now, it's got to stay above 70 in order to show strength to get through the 160.17. If it cannot and it's turning down, where's the lower levels below 159.18? Hang on, let me get some levels. The lower level below the 159.18 is 158.90-ish. If it gets through 158.90, it's looking. I mean, I don't have 158.54 is the next level, and I don't really see it doing that today. But the obvious rarely happens. The unexpected constantly occurs. Where I have it at 158.50, say. That's fine. 158.50 right there. 158.50. So there we have Friday, September 27th, 2024. Got some things coming up for you guys. We're going to be going over this weekend. I'll go over the weekly analysis that we put out. We'll do another weekly analysis for the upcoming week. Also, I have a video coming out. I had a lot of emails about Fibonacci. No problem. I will do a Fibonacci kind of webinar series as well as the day trading series. I'll keep it separate so that people just want to watch about Fibonacci, they can. If they want to go over to day trading, they can. I've been doing some really cool stuff in the Fibonacci series, things that nobody covers. Real proprietary stuff, professional market stuff. So, as always, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe, share the videos far and wide. And remember, always enjoy the party, but dance near the door, man. Enjoy the party right here. Here it is. Right here. Let me show you. Right here. People are enjoying the party, enjoying the party, enjoying the party. And they're still thinking this. They needed to dance near the door, man. And I'm gonna do a video on that where I actually got that from. It was in the beginning of my career. It's a pretty funny video. So anyway, look forward to seeing you in the next video. Cheers.